Hello students, in this video we are going to solve the textbook exercise for chapter number 8. The chapter name is Wind, Storms and Cyclones. Class 7, Subject Science and CERT. So here let me start with the question number 1. The first question is, fill the missing word in the blanks spaces in the following statements. So the first blank in that is wind is blank air. So wind is moving air. So your answer is moving. Next is winds are generated due to blank heating on the earth. So winds are generated due to unequal or uneven heating on the earth. Next is near the earth's surface blank air rises up whereas blank air comes down. So warm air rises up as it is lighter in weight, and cooler air comes down as they are heavier than the warm air. So here your answer is warm and cooler. Next is, or you can also write hot and cold. Air moves from a region of blank pressure to a region of blank pressure. So air moves from a region of higher pressure to the region of low pressure. Next question number 2 is, suggest two methods to find out wind direction at a given place. So the following methods can be used to get direction or to find the direction of wind. Take some fine and lighter sand in your hand and slowly slip it off from your hand. And movement of dust particle in a particular direction will give the direction of the wind flowing. This you had already tried. So by this we can find the direction of the wind. Next is, fly a kite in the direction of the kite flies shall be the wind direction. It will be the wind direction. Next is, take a bit of paper on your palm. The piece will fly in the direction of the wind is blowing. Next is, use anemometer or wind vane. So by these all methods we can find the wind direction. Next is question number 3. Wind vane, in the previous question we had seen, that is also used to find the direction of wind. Other than that, wind cock is or wind sock is also used to find the direction of wind. Next is, state two experiences that made you think that air exerts pressure other than those given in the textbook. So we can experience air pressure in our daily activities, like first one is, tree leaves and branches flutter due to pressure exerted by air in the form of wind. The tree leaves and branches are flutter because of the wind or the pressure which is exerted by the air. Next is, it is difficult to ride a bicycle against the wind, but it is much easier in the direction of the wind. So these are the two examples by which we can say that air exerts pressure. Other than that, you can also write that we can drink cold drinks by a straw here when air is sucked from the straw. So the pressure in the straw decreases, so cold drink rises up from the bottle. Next you can write that a hollow glass tube is half immersed in water. The upper open end of the tube is pressed by the thumb and it is taken out, yet water does not fall down. So that is the also example by which we can say that air exerts pressure. Next, fourth number. You want to buy a house. Would you like to buy a house having windows but no ventilators? Explain your answer. So smoke from kitchen and warm air being lighter rise up. If there is no outlet like ventilators, it will be difficult to escape for warm air and will heat up the room and could cause suffocation and discomfort. So that's why there should be a ventilator in your house. If the ventilator will not be there, then for the warm air it is difficult to escape, so it will cause the suffocation and discomfort. You will not find the comfortable yourself. Next is, explain why holes are made in hanging banners and hoardings. If you had find, then the holes are there in the banners which are hanging or the hoardings. So air exerts pressure in all directions as we had seen. So if banners and hoardings do not have holes, the pressure exerted by wind may tear them off or make them fall. So holes let the air pass through them and reduce the air pressure on the banners and hoardings. So that is why the holes are there. Next, question number 6. How will you help your neighbors in case cyclone approaches your village or town? So, on approaching of the cyclone, we should do this thing. That is, first one is help your neighbors, help our neighbors and friends in shifting their important household goods, cattle and vehicles to safer place. Then after next is communicate with government agencies like police, fire brigade, medical center and other emergency service points as per the requirement. Next is we should store water for safe drinking and we should avoid driving roads nearby flood hit areas. So this is how we can help them as well as we can help ourselves. Next, 7th number, what planning is required in advance to deal with the situation created by a cyclone? How you can be ready pre-plan. So self-help is the best help as we had seen. Therefore, it is better to plan in advance and be ready with the defense against any approaching cyclone. And planning required in advance to deal with cyclone hit situation. Like keep an emergency kit at home, store enough food in waterproof bags. Then after, store safe drinking water as contaminated water can cause disease. Then after, next one is keep phone numbers of emergency services like police, hospital, friends and relatives ready. Next one is make necessary arrangements to shift the essential household goods and domestic animals, vehicles, etc. to safer place. So these are the planning we have to or which are required in advance to deal with the situation which is created by the cyclone. Next is 8th number. Which one of the following place is unlikely to be affected by a cyclone? Options are Chennai, Mangalore or Puri or Amritsar. So which of the following will not get affected or will not face cyclone? So here your answer is option 3, that is Amritsar. Next, 9th number, which of the statement given below is correct? That first one is in winter the winds flow from the land to the ocean. Next is in summer winds flows from the land towards the ocean. Third number is the cyclone is formed by a very high pressure system with very high speed winds revolving around it. Fourth number is the coastline of India is not vulnerable to cyclones. So from this which one is correct, that we have to find. So here your answer is number 1, that is in winter the winds flow from the land to ocean. So this one is the correct, the rest of the options are incorrect. So here our textbook solution gets over. In the next video we will see our next chapter, chapter number 9. Thank you.